life is shining like a VVS. VVS, this time within the VVS.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about which clone makers you should choose to start a collection. So we have the best decaled clone makers named Rp2 Figures, and then we have probably the best and only pad printed clone makers, Clone Make Customs. So I would like to mention Jonak Toys. Their decals are extremely good as well. However, for now we'll be talking about these two clone makers mainly. So I do want to also say that I've never bought anything from Rp2 Figures, so this is just my opinion. So please just enjoy the video, and if you have a different opinion, leave down in the comment section below. Alright then, let's start with Rp2 Figures. Alright guys, so we're currently at Rp2 Figures website, and I think they nailed the website here. The design is amazing. So if you click one of these categories, you guys could see, you know, those splash arts and stuff like that. Really cool, really cool. So it also says discover our diverse selection, blah blah blah. We got all of these. So let's take a look at some of the decals. So here's the decals page, and as you guys can see, most of the decals cost about $1.97. We'll just say it's $2. So if I want to have a, let's see, alright, Wolf. Yeah, Commander Wolf. Let's go. My favorite commander. So, if you guys want to buy these decals, you could either choose the animated style or the realistic one. So the difference between those are the animated styles are based on Clone Wars show, and the realistic style is based on episode 3. And yeah, these designs are meant to replicate official Lego Clone Troopers designs, so that's really nice. So if you guys have a lot of clone, Lego Star Wars genuine Clone Troopers, these decals will really blend in well with the your Lego clone collection. But yeah, so it's $2 here, and if you guys want to decal yourself, you guys need some accessories. Let me just go over here. Yeah, tools. So you guys need all of these stuff. You got the sponge, you got the micro sole, set, brush, you know, blade pack, knife. So all of these would around cost you $30. I'm really bad at calculating, but I could assume it's between 25 to $30. We never know, but so yeah, you guys need all of these, and you guys got to do it yourself. And decaling is really hard. I have to tell you this right now, but they're really hard. And if you want someone to do it for you, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of commissioners from Rp2 Figures that do decals for a certain price, and you could probably ask them for a commission. And I'm pretty sure the commission would cost you between 20 to $30 depending on the characters, I think, or it could probably go to 40 as well. So let's take a look at some of the products. So I'm currently at Rp2 Figures Instagram, and they recently just made the new helmet mode for Phase 1 and Phase 2 troopers, and they're really nice. I think they're nailed the look. Now I do have to point out some of the problems with decals is that, first of all, they will peel off as time to time, and then they're not the best quality. So if you guys check here right now, alright, so here's the Republic Commando Trooper. So yeah, we could see the pixels. That's really unfortunate. There's some of the pixels could be seen really you know, without any problem. As you guys can see, these lines are not, you know, straight. These are pixelated, because I know it probably is the printer fault, but that's a major problem especially for me, because I take Lego photos at the close-up macro lens, so I could, you know, show all of these pixels. They do offer some of the printed figures, and these aren't really figures. Most of them are bodies, and I think the bodies look cool, but like I said, these are UV printed, not like Clone Make Custom, so they have some of the textures. I'm not a big fan of these, but if you guys are a fan of these UV printed bodies, then you could probably go for it. But it's $25. That's a bit, you know, pricey, considering it's just a body, and they're never available as well. So yeah, I would also like to point out, let's say, I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Rp2 Figures. So I would like to conclude that if you guys are willing to build a clone army, Rp2 Figures is really good, because they're really not that cheap. I mean, not that expensive. Sorry for that. And yeah, if you guys put more, you know, some time, and you guys would be used to decaling, so you guys could probably mass produce a clone army. So yeah. Alright guys, so let's take a look at Clone Army Customs. Alright guys, so we're currently at clonearmycustoms.com, and this site is very nostalgic and it's very familiar for me because I've been looking at this site since I was a kid. Now I'm a grown man, but yeah, if you look over here at the news tab, we get all the time the new updates, new added stuff, restocks, all of those informations are added to the site. So, and Clone Army Customs have a lot of products. So let's go on to shop here, and there's so many stuff. We got the restocks, helmets, weapons, cloth pieces. So, but we're gonna talk about mainly the figures. So recently they've introduced Rp2 figures. They're basically realistic phase 2 version. They're exactly the same as the previous phase 2 version troopers, except with the new helmet mold. So let's take a look at, let's just put over here figures. So we got out of stock figures are indicated in this red format, tag thingy over here. Let's take a look at, let's say, alright, Shock Trooper. Let's go. So they do have the product shot here. Since they're not decaled, they're printed, and as you guys can see, these guys look beautiful. They're really crisp, and they're not pixelated. These are printed, so that's why I'm pretty sure that's why. And yeah, these guys use pad printing like Legos. So basically the torso and helmets, those prints will be smooth, and I'm a big fan of smooth stuff. So yeah, and their base price is 28. So I'll calculate a little bit. The average price for these figures are around 27 to 30. That's what I'm gonna say. And if you want like commander, fan favorite commanders or captains, they are pretty expensive. Especially, for example, we got Echo here, and the base price is 30 bucks. And if you want to add those cloth pieces, which you are obligated to make Echo, it's around 35 bucks. It's more expensive side, but I can understand because printing these figures are expensive indeed. It's like an investment. So, and their design, alright, so their designs are really cool. They're basically the new Rp2 ones. The body print is the animated Clone Wars version, but the helmets are episode 3 based, which is pretty interesting, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna update these body printing designs as well, because I've seen some of the comments, people asking Clone Army Customs, yo, when are you guys gonna release the realistic movie version of these torsos? And he said he's gonna coming soon. Also, they do have some of the other original phase 2 clone troopers. Let's say right, Sand Blue 212. They do like to do a lot of color matching figures. No, so basically this is a 212 trooper, but with different colors that we've never seen in Star Wars universe. But they're really cool. So, and as you guys can see, this is the old helmet, but I'm not a big fan of the old helmets. So yeah, these new Rp2 helmets are way better. Now for the price point, it's a bit expensive, but if you guys, so basically Clone Army Customs is for these people. So if you guys want clone troopers that you could probably play with and probably take photos or display, Clone Army Customs is the best. AV figures, however, are good at mass producing, I guess, and also for photos, but I'm not a big fan of the photos, So I'll be talking about this later, but yeah, Clone Army Customs, since they're printed figures, you guys could play with it, do stop motions. They will be fun as hell. So yeah, that was Clone Army Customs. Really nice. So which is better, AV figures or Clone Army Customs? For me, they're both good. It really depends on what you are purchasing for. I would like to state that if you want a massive clone army, blend with official Lego clone figures, cheap clones, then AV figure is the best option. But if you want to play with your figures, have a higher quality figures, have more money, not only to display but to play with them, then Clone Army Customs is your choice. So I made like a pros and cons stuff for these individual clone makers. So let's take a look. Alright, pros of Decals AV figures. It's cheap, can be mass produced, blends well, most accurate design, and rarely out of stock. For the cons, not the best quality, could peel off time to time. If you can't decal, could be expensive, need tools, and not great for playing. So pros of printing from Chromie Customs: they're very high quality, can play with it, great for displaying photos, valuable, and very detailed. For the cons, they're very expensive and often out of stock, and misprints could happen. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did, please hit that subscribe button and like for more content. I just got 100 subscribers, guys. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys so much, guys. I'll be putting more contents out soon, and stay tuned for more enjoyable contents. And please please follow my Instagram. I do Lego photos, and you guys know the drill. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.